Hey people, I noticed I lost a couple subs that couldn't handle the truth, so I'm fixing to kick everybody in the nuts really hard. This is your Greek word for energy. It's spelled Energean. It's actually energeon. And this actually reads backwards, both these words with the apostrophe. That's what apostrophe means. It means to turn around. And so when you see it, you turn around. And so what this actually says is the sun, S-O-N, sun, sunum as in. The sunum is in agog, O-G-A-G, agog. The sunum is in agog. Gog means to lead. On is ominous. On, O-N-I-Z, on is ominous. And ominous means giving the impression that something bad or unpleasant is going to happen. Kada, according to, but that's about the only word they get right. According to then, nay, N-A-Y, that's the worldwide word for no. No, nay, the green, the G-R-E-N, the green energeon. And so I was looking into this word, and every other time it comes up, they say it means working. And I've seen it come up here with Satan, and I wanted to read that. It's talking about falsehoods, the studios, and it's using the word for power, the dynamo, the dynamy. And so I wanted to look in that a little bit more, and I've seen where this word, the energeon, came up again here. It's in that line 9 and 11. And so this one says, and because of this, we'll send to them, God, a working of delusion, for to believe them what is false. And so this working of delusion is planes, P-L-A-N-E-S. And it's coming right after this word for energy, the energy on planes. And so I went to look at this whole chapter, and the whole chapter has got me interested. It says here their interpretation that the theos, the gods, the energy on planes is delusion. So does that mean planes like a flat earth, a plane? Or does that mean nay, no, not the green energy on planes? This is to pist who this say. This is to pist who this say. Pist is the ones that believe in it. They stand behind it. Right or wrong, they're pissed on. As what a taus. Taus, that's to us. Taus, meaning everyone or all of them, all of you. As what to taus, what to all of us. The say is what to all of us. Taught to, T-O-T-T-O. Taught to, Sudi is false. Sudi isn't necessarily false, it's just another name. A pseudonym is another name. It's different. Not false, just different. What's false is the interpretation they've been forcing over this. But I want to go up here and read this on Satan. It also uses the studios, the falsehoods, a different name. So these markings above here, they're having you read this O-V-O-O. And so it's ova, the egg, and then O-N backwards. On it, cestin, S-C-S-T-I-N. The ova on it, cestin. And so cestin, incest is in the in part is in the family. So it doesn't have to do with incest, it has to do with cest, though, a woman's girdle, the cestus, the box, the coffer. It's only incest if it said cystocestin. But this is the ova on its cestin, the egg on its cestin, its box. He perusicate, like fornicate. But they used to say out gallivanting and perusing. And that just means to study, to peruse. You know, if you're in the library perusing, you're reading books. It means to study. In the ova on its cestin, in its box, he study a Kate, K-A-T. The pause right here tells you grab this E as Kate, like adjudicate, to make it happen, as in execute. You know, that's the part that makes it happen. The perusicate, this in studying it out. And then not the green energy on. And then Toa, this has come out. I showed another movie where the Japanese say that Toa needs to come out, and they were saying that same thing in the Hebrew. I didn't look to see where they said that, but it's the same thing as Krakatoa. You know, Krakatoa is a volcanic island in Indonesia. Wikipedia will say the name Krakatoa is uncertain. The theories are of the origin. You know, Krakatoa is onomatopoeia. And all these theories are right over here. And from the Sanskrit, kraka, or krakata, meaning lobster, is what you do to a lobster. You got to crack it. And when you crack it, it makes a sound that says crack. And that's what this onomatopoeia means. It means to name something for its sound. It means atom names. And so the Krakatoa, the crack is the noise, and the toa to come out. Krakatoa, the crack come out of. So the ova on its cestin, he perusicate, he's studying it. Not the green energy on to come out. This isn't just Satan, but this is Satan, and then on. The A says grab the N. And the Satan on Ben, in a cycle of time, Ben. Possess, P-A-S, and the H till you read backwards, P-A-S-H-S, and it's possessive, you know, P-A-S-H-S-A-F-H, possessive. And so Satan don't mean what everybody thinks it is. Satan is the ancient teaching of Buddha, and it means the smallest portion of time, and it's like a tiny decimal fraction of a second. When they break time down, it's the most tiniest fraction of time. And so, and it means, you know, the teaching of Satana was to live for the moment, is what it means in English. It means a moment, to live for the moment. And so to Toa, to come out the moment, is like you don't think about what you do, you know, it just pops out your mouth. And so the Satan on Ben, possessive, the dynamy, the dyna, the power from they, the dyname, the power from they. Use come the joys. U-S-H-M, come E the J-O-Y-S. To use come the joys. And then what here is in. What here as in. What here is in pseudo use. Another name. So let me show y'all a couple things, and I'll go back down and show you what that means. This is in a chapter called The Man of Sin. And it's in the book of Thessalonians. We look in the other Bible and check that spelling. Here it's the Thessaloni keys, K-E-Y-S, the keys. But Thessalonians, Tess is to collect. The tesser is the collector, the harvester. Aloni is the loins. And ions is those type of people. The type of people to collect the loins. And you see it in the first line in here. You know, they're out perusing, out studying it. But this book is going to give me a good idea. I'm fixing to read this whole book because this is something I'm well acquainted of. I know something about this. You know, to the nun, to kotexon is restraining. This is where your word kotex come from, the kotexon. You see it come up here again, you know, the mono, the the one on of the cotex on. You know, in this word that's usually spirit, it's done turned into breath. You know, it's usually always spirit, the spirit of God. Yeah, it's just the breath of the mouth. And so when you see this, the pseudos come up with this green energy, all that means is envy. Envy is green energy. You know, that's a pseudonym for green energy is envy. You know, the wickedness in this chapter is backwards and forwards. It's to say, kid, adikyas. And you see how when they change the markings on here, they change the reading direction, that they change the meaning to in unrighteousness now. But it's that the addic, the J kiddo, the J kiddo. And so J-A-Y, that's old French word for gay. Gay, J. You know, they read you one Bible in church Sunday, but they reading a total different Bible through the week.
Don't forget, I won't forget.
All right, I'm going to cut this off here. Good day.